What's up, guys? The DB Grinder here, and I'm here with
Jordan Gallacher.
And what'd you play and what'd you place?
I got top 64 Dortmund with Unchained.
Alright, you want to do any shout outs?
Yeah, quick shout outs to my team, JRBJOBBERS. Jesse's great. Shout out to all my friends that I came to the event with. The people I built my deck with would be Brad and Christopher Nielsen, with quite a lot of insight from Jesse Cotton as well. So we ended up on a pretty similar list. And then shout out to WAF. And of course Vlad.
Alright, let's hop right in.
Yep, sure. Unchained's pretty standard, so most of the deck is pretty standard, to be honest. It's 3 Tour Guide and the Rhino. You have to play it, you're wrong if you don't play it. 3 Shavara, 3 Aruha, the 1 Rakea, 1 Sarama, 1 Shiama, and the 1 Unchained Soul. This is all pretty standard at this point. I'm not really going to go too in depth explaining that. And then the 1 Requiem. I think you really would want to cut this card if you could, but the amount of follow-up you get from Caesar just by playing the contract wins you the mirror a lot of the times, and it just being like an out to Caesar on its own and force them to have something just comes up too much to like actually warrant cutting it. And then for this event we made 3 Ash. It's just generically really good. Uptick in branded meant you want to play this, and uptick in tier limit was something specifically that made us want to play this, because like if they normal summon Diviner into your board and just send the Miller, that can go crazy and like actually just beat your entire board sometimes, depending on how well they like mill and stuff like that. So even just having this for like Millers felt was quite important, and it's just really good into a wide format, which this event seemed to be honest. That's all for the monsters, and then spells, 3 Prison like always, 3 Contract, 3 Thrust, and 3 Talents. This is similar to like Jesse and Pack's deck from the last YCS with the 3 talents. Consider playing imperms, like triple imperm over like 2 of the talents and cutting another card, because it's better into like flu and tier than like talents is a lot of the time. But decided to go for this, figured to see a lot more hand traps. I saw a decent amount. It performed really well, and of course it's just insane in the mirror. I kind of built my deck for the mirror more than like other decks in general, which worked out okay because I did play 4 of them. That, and then 2 more thrust targets. We played the Herald Abyss and Change of Heart. Originally it was just Herald Abyss and 40 cards. I put the Change of Heart in as the 41st card, and so I could fit another card in the side deck. And it's just like it's a better second thrust target in the mirror match. You really don't want to grab Herald Abyss off thrust in the mirror match. You'd much rather grab Change of Heart. It's a lot more swingy and a lot better in certain situations. And then triple cross cards, ridiculous. 1 Wailing, 2 Chamber, and 3 Escape. That's pretty standard at that point. 41 cards. Extra, it's also pretty standard. The triple Yama. The third one just does come up in grinding mirror matches, and like the third one gets banished with cross quite a lot, but like in the other matchups it does come up. Triple double rage.
Bark.
And Anguish.
Bark.
Yeah. So I think all 3 come up. The second one of this comes up enough that you want to have it there. You never need a second one of this. The Unicorn for the raised target, the Abomination, the Griffin, and the Muckraker. I did this like a total of 1 time against Branded, so it doesn't really happen that often. And like the main reason this used to come up was Nibiru, but I didn't get Nibiru a single time. It feels like everyone cut that card, because everyone knows, like with Unchained, knows how to play around Nibiru now. So it really wasn't as popular as it used to be. The Machinex, Double Caesar, Zeus, this is all standard, the same as before. And then something we did for this event, because it's too scared of Flunder, is Beatrice. All of the combos except a Ruha trap, you can summon this without fiend locking yourself. So you just get to send Banshee, get zombie rolled against Flunder. Gives you an actual win condition because your board just does not cut it most of the time. So we decided to play the Beatrice with the side deck zombie roll package, which I'll show now. Side, triple Joel, getting more Flunder hit. It's good against tier as well. It's just like combo decks in general. 3 Spooky Dogwood.
Bark, I guess.
This is something Jesse convinced me on. It didn't do anything for me this tournament, to be honest. I put it in 1 mirror match where like I gained a ton of life, still lost. So like I guess if you're going to time a lot more, it's a lot better. But it never won me a match. I just kind of trusted Jesse that this was good enough in the mirror match. But didn't do that great for me, to be honest. And then yeah, the package, we played the 1 Banshee, 1 Zombie Roll, 1 Metaverse. So you can set the metaverse off thrust if you get shifted against Flunder, and it gives you a win condition. If you don't get shifted against Flunder, Beatrice, send the Banshee, get the Zombie World. You have a win condition against Flunder now. Triple Encore, the best card against Pearly. It won me both my Pearly matchups. Won me my round 7 feature match. Card's absurd. One Duster for all the trap decks. We cut down on the Lightning Storms for this event. Not enough back. Like, the main reason Lightning Storm used to be in the deck was like, he was really good against Cash as well. You lose Cash in the format, you don't really need the Storms against anything in particular except Labyrinth, which you already have a good matchup against. And then the last two are the one Barrier and the one Evenly. The Barrier, self-explanatory for thrust against Pearly and Branded, and then the one Evenly is just there for Chimera Branded, because a lot of the times they'll like draw phase Sword Knight and get their Baphomet searches off, and you can just thrust for this and it'll ruin their life. But yeah, that's the deck.
Alright, you want to do any final shout outs or something?
No, I think all the shout outs at the start. Thanks to DB Grinder for taking the profile.
Alright, and congrats on the top.
Thank you.
And see you.